Okay, well the basic thing about an Issur D'Rabbanan, laws that are rabbinical laws or decrees that have a reason behind them, which all of them do. They all, in the Gemara it always says the reason for the rabbinical law. When the reason for the law disappears as times change, the question is what happens to the rabbinical law? Well, according to the Ravid and the majority of all Rishonim, of all medieval authorities, the law disappears. According to the Rambam, it doesn't disappear. And so that's a machlokas Rishonim. In general, I hold by, when there's a machlokas disagreement between first authorities, Rishonim, is that you go by, you can depend on any of them. All of them are Divrei Elokim Chaim, and you can depend on any one of them. So in rabbinical decrees, I generally feel that you don't need to be machmer, you don't need to be strict unless you want to, if the reason's gone away. And just to get into the Gemara, where this comes from, well, it's in Beitza, Daf Hey, Amud Aleph, Amud Beit. Quickly speaking, it's basically Rabba and Rav Yosef. It's a machlokas between Rabba and Rav Yosef. Rabba says since the Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai there had been decreed during the Second Temple period not to receive witnesses about the Chodesh after Mincha and later. So that made 2 days of Rosh Hashanah to have, or at least parts of the 2 days, to have a din d'Rabbanan. So then an egg born on one day would be usher on the other. So anyway, the point is that Rabbah says, okay, after the Churban Beit HaMikdash, Rabbi Yochanan Zakkai said that you can be Mekabel Edut HaChodesh all day, and therefore the egg is mutter the whole day. Therefore the egg which is born on one day of Rosh Hashanah is mutter the next day. Okay, that's Rabbah. So he holds openly that a law d'Rabbanan, once the reason for it disappears, the law disappears. Rav Yosef says no, and this relates to and why wouldn't just go straight? In other words, obviously, like you're normally a disagreement between Rabbah and Rav Yosef. You always go by Rav Yosef. Well, over here, the point is why we're not going by, why at least the Rambam doesn't go by Rav Yosef, is because of Rava and Abaye that hold that the egg is usher on the second day. But that doesn't necessarily disagree with but the reason for the other Rishonim is that doesn't necessarily disagree with the idea that the reason for Tekana is batal, the Tekana itself is batal. Batal tamo, batal tekanato, I guess you could say, or something, tekanto, I don't know. The reason why not is because the Gemara itself says Abai asks from Rav and Shmuel that said the egg is asur. The Gemara itself answers, the Talmud Gemara answers, that's no kashya, han is halan halaho. This is for us and that's for them. In Eretz Yisrael, once the Tekana was batal, so the Gezer itself was batal, and Rav and Shmuel were referring to Bavel, where the Tekana just kept on going as it was always. It had always been a Sveik Yoma, never finished that way. That's how Tosfos explains it. So in other words, even though you would paskin in like Rav and Abaye about the Beitza, it still doesn't. The Gemara itself doesn't disagree with the din. So you don't really know. So the Rambam is really just depending on Rav Yosef against Rabbah, which almost all the Rishonim disagree with anyway. The Ravid, the Rashbam. First time I ever saw that was actually in the Rashbam and Yeridea concerning Gayin Esech. But it comes up in a lot of places, almost, a bunch of Tosfos all over the place. Okay, well, thank you.